What if I told you that 50 bucks, the cost of one dinner out, could be the spark that sets you on a path to becoming wealthy? And no, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme or lottery ticket fantasy. It's real, it's practical, and it's exactly how millions of people quietly start building wealth in America every single day. But here's the scary part. Most people never even start. They let fear, confusion, or the idea that you need thousands of dollars to invest hold them back. And that's the difference between a future where money works for you and one where you're working forever just to survive. Think of it this way. If you can afford an overpriced iced latte and avocado toast, yes, I said it, you can afford to start investing. No excuses. So in the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to turn just $50 into the foundation of lifelong wealth. But first, let's address the biggest question. Why does starting with so little actually matter? Why starting early beats? Starting big. Time is your secret weapon. If you invest $50 today, compounding can turn that into tens of thousands over decades. Waiting until you have more money is like refusing to plant a tree until you own a forest. Start small, start now, and the forest will grow. Besides, Jeff Bezos didn't start Amazon with a yacht and a mansion. He started in a garage. Your $50 is the financial equivalent of that garage. But where do you actually put this $50? Because dropping it into the wrong place could kill your momentum before you even start. The best first investment vehicle. The easiest, most beginner-friendly place to start is with an index fund or ETF. Think of it like buying a basket of America's biggest companies all at once. Apple, Google, Amazon, without needing to pick a single stock. It's safe, it's diversified, and it grows with the economy. The fear of picking the wrong stock paralyzes beginners. Index funds eliminate that fear. They give you instant ownership in the success of hundreds of businesses. And no, you don't need to be a Wall Street genius in a pinstripe suit. You need a smartphone and about 90 seconds. But wait, how do you actually buy one of these magical baskets with only $50? That's where things get interesting. Apps like Robinhood, Fidelity, or Vanguard let you buy fractional shares. That means you don't need $400 to buy one share of Tesla. You can buy a slice for $5, $10, or $50. In other words, you're not priced out anymore. Think of fractional shares as ordering a pizza with friends. You don't need the whole pie, you just grab a slice. Except this slice could be worth hundreds down the line. Every month you delay, inflation eats away at your purchasing power. Your $50 today is more valuable than $50 a year from now. But investing isn't just about clicking buy, it's about building a system. And that's what separates people who dabble from people who build wealth. That's how average people build six-figure portfolios, by being consistent, not by chasing unicorns. The system that builds wealth. Automatically, set up automatic contributions. Even if it's just $50 a month, automation removes willpower from the equation. Suddenly, investing becomes as natural as paying Netflix. Besides, the stock market doesn't care if you forgot. It's going to keep growing whether you're paying attention or binge-watching Netflix. Now, you might be wondering, what's the catch? How risky is this really? Let's tackle that head-on. Managing risk and staying the course. Here's the truth. Markets rise and fall. Sometimes they fall fast, and that can feel terrifying. But history shows that over time, the market always trends upward. The only real risk is quitting. Think of the millions who panicked and sold during downturns, locking in losses forever, while patient investors quietly became millionaires. It's like leaving a movie in the first 10 minutes because the opening scene was sad. You miss the happy ending. So, if $50 is enough to start, the only real question is, how do you turn that small step into a wealthy lifestyle? Here's the big takeaway. Wealth isn't built by those who wait until they have enough. It's built by those who start, even with just $50, and keep going. The market rewards time, discipline, and consistency. Imagine looking back 10 years from now, seeing your investments quietly compounding, while your friends are still saying, "I'll start someday." So open an account, buy your first fractional share, and plant that seed. Because $50 isn't just spare change, it's the start of financial independence. And in our next video, I'll reveal how to turn that small start into a full roadmap to your first $100,000. You don't want to miss it. Don't let fear or procrastination rob you of years of growth. Every dollar you invest today is buying freedom for your future. The decision you make today will separate your future self from theirs.